Hey y'all, Atavia here, and I know in today's world, in the world we're living in currently, our new reality, I know it's hard out there. I know a lot of people have lost their job. I know there are people who are out there looking for a new way to make money and to be free and to be independent, which is why today's video I'm going to tell you how I'm making money teaching online during the quarantine and how you can too. Now, of course, before we get into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you also hit that little tiny notification button so you can be notified when I do post new videos. Now, first, I want to start off with what is teaching online. Specifically, I'm going to tell you about the company I'm working for because I trust them and they've been good to me and they treated me well and I've had literally no issues with them. I work with a company called QKIDS, which is one of the many companies that there is out there. So, what is teaching English online? What is it like? Teaching English online is like this huge industry right now, and since everyone's in their homes, a lot of the kids and the parents are demanding that people teach English to their children while they're in the house. Now, most of these companies that I know of are based in China. So when everything went down, my bookings went up and I started working a lot more and I started making more money. Basically, the rundown of everything is you have this kind of, let's say, an app. There's an app on your computer and you teach usually about 4 kids, 1 to 4 children. It's like having a PowerPoint of teaching English already set up on your computer, and you're just there to kind of interact with them, to help them learn in fun ways. You're there to teach them, but in a modern day way. So you don't have to worry about preparing lessons and all of that. If you're not necessarily trained in teaching, this can work for you. I surely didn't go to school for teaching. I went to school for theater.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
I found it to be a very simple process. Now, before you get your hopes up being like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so easy, oh my gosh, I can do it, there are some requirements to even apply. I don't want you to waste your time. As a teacher, you do have to have a BA. You do. That is mandatory. They won't even give you the time of day if you don't have a BA. And I'm telling you that because that's how it is with most companies. Not just my company that I work for, QKids, it's also with all of the big names that are reputable. They also all require the same things. So a BA, and you also have to obtain a TEFL certificate. A TEFL certificate is probably the easiest thing you can obtain. I obtained mine in a very expensive way, and there are much cheaper ways to receive a TEFL. TEFL is a Teaching English as a Foreign Language certificate, and I've heard people go on Groupon and find a $16 certification way. So if you have a BA and if you're just like, oh, all I need is my TEFL, there are ways that are inexpensive to obtain it. You do have to be from either the US or Canada to work for QKids. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all the great things about the company I work for and the great things about teaching English online, period. One of the things I find amazing is I roll out of bed, I sit in my little corner. You see, I have a map. I also have letter cards up here that you can't see in the video. I have my props. I have all these things. I sit here and I do my thing. Now, of course, I'm not gonna wear a shirt like this for work, but I can just be wearing my PJs. But I can be comfortable. Who doesn't like to be comfortable while they're working? One of the other things I love about teaching English is that you don't have to have much experience teaching. Usually a lot of teaching positions, not only are they very demanding, they also require a lot of experience to even be hired. And I was hired, me, as someone who's never been a teacher. I've been a tutor, a nanny, a child caregiver all my life, but never really a teacher. So it's a pretty simple job once you get the hang of it, a pretty simple thing. I would say don't stress about it too much, don't overthink it. It's not as hard as you think it is. It's not as demanding, at least with my company. Let me preface that because I've dabbled in different kind of English teaching companies, and the first one that I was hired with is by far the most lenient, the most respectful of their teachers, the most just like, hey, we want you guys to be good teachers and not necessarily be like a robot. Because some of these companies, they want you to be like this. You gotta wear this, you gotta do this at this time of the teaching, and all that stuff. And another thing I like about the teaching is the freedom that it gives. If you guys have been subscribed to me for a bit, you can see in one of my previous videos, I got fired from au pair. I got cut off, fired in a whole nother country. Crazy, right? What's your name? Are you happy or sad? Happy, perfect. All right, awesome, Daniel. Since I was teaching also online, at that time, I was able to have money in my pocket. I was able to have freedom and time, which is why I love doing this, because it gives me the freedom that no other job has gave me. This is probably, I think honestly, this is the longest job I've had, because I am someone who needs the freedom to be able to travel, to be able to have my own life outside of working. And this gives me exactly that. As you guys see, I went to Malta. I can travel with this work. I can rent an Airbnb somewhere, still teach that same day, and then later the day I can travel. If you guys are liking this video so far, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below if you are interested in teaching online. If you want more information, I can make another video. You just have to let me know down in the comments. It's really that simple. So typically the kids are going to be ages 4 to 12, and the class duration, this is where it gets a little confusing. The class duration is about 28 minutes you're expected to teach the kids. Now, you get paid around $16 an hour. This is specifically with my company. Other companies are different, but $16 an hour. But each class is 28 minutes. Okay, so essentially you get paid $8 per 28 minutes of class time, and then on top of that you can receive extra bonuses. So you receive another $1 bonus per class if you show up early, and another $1 per class if the parents rate you well, if you have good ratings and all of that. If you want more details when you like start to apply and all that, I can make a whole nother video, but if I make that video in this one, it's gonna be very long. And if you're in America, the teaching schedules are on Chinese time. So when I say so, this could be a repeller for some of y'all, cause it almost repelled me a few times, but I finally got used to it. I am on Central Standard Time, which means I am a 16-hour difference from Beijing's time. Today, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning to get up and teach kids all the way in China. And I do it every day. And it wasn't an easy road to stay on. It wasn't, I'm gonna tell y'all. Because a lot of these teachers be on the East Coast and they gotta wake up at 5. But there are not many people who are on the Pacific time zone and understand what it's like to wake up at 2 in the morning and have to teach and have to be all energetic. It's not an easy thing to get used to. I had to literally adjust my body, adjust my soul. So if you want more information, I'll do my best to leave everything down below. I'll put the link down below as well so you can check out the company. And if you do want to apply, it's going to be the link in the bio. It'll give you all the breakdowns. If I missed any information, please refer to the website, because I don't know everything. Things change all the time. So that's all the information I have right now. If you want to sign up to become a teacher, if you have the bachelor's degree, if you have the TEFL, click the link down below to sign up and you can get started. If you want more videos like this in the future where I talk about finances, I don't know about y'all, but 2020 is time to get your finances in check. It shows us how unstable this economy is and we have to be on top of it. So if you want more videos like this in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And one more thing, I did relaunch ataviatatiana.com. And my first blog post is up. Hit the link in the bio and please subscribe to my newsletter so you can be notified when I do post another blog. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!